Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today I have another whip and chat for you all. So please join me with whatever it is that you are working on today. I am still working on Ajisai, but we're really close to the end of another row. So I was up here last time that I made a video and I did a lot of diamond painting on Sunday. I did 9 hours straight. Have you ever diamond painted that much? I certainly have. And so I thought that I would check in with you all, give you a little update. And I have a special unboxing, something that I purchased not too long ago. But first, before we get started, I just want to congratulate week 4's winner of the Winter with DAC event on my channel is Marianne Loves DP. Please check your email. I have sent you an email, so you might want to check your spam folder because they usually end up there. And you have won a special tin of WeWax. Actually, I'll put the picture on the screen that was made by Laura, Anxiety Art Adventures, here on YouTube. Definitely check out her channel. But she gifted us some WeWax that's specially made for the event, and Marianne, you won. Congratulations. I also have a winner over on Instagram because I put in a pop-up giveaway there as well to celebrate almost 3,000 followers on Instagram. Thank you all so much. If you would like to join me, I am Rachel Ray Official over on Instagram. Now let's go ahead and open this up because I want to use it today. So I made a purchase from another one of our sponsors, which is Bijou Bliss, and I can see that my order form is there. So let me get rid of this and ta-da! Thank you. I'm just gonna open that up and get the paper out with my address on it. How are you doing today? I hope everybody is well. Look at this. It says, thank you so much, Rachel. I got custom multicolored diamond tray with magnet lid and plug. So this is what it looks like. And there is a little thank you from Christina and Jeremy and a little cover minder. Oh, that's so cute. Follow us, BijouBlissDesign on Instagram, and you can use that code off your next purchase if you would like. That's super cute. So this is what I got. I asked for silk olive, shiny ivory, and metallic chocolate. So I went with this color scheme because I don't have any diamond painting trays in this color. And the cool thing about Bijou Bliss, they're 3D printed trays, but they have magnetic lids, and I thought this would look so cool. Look at that. So it's like gold, ivory, and brown. And this gold is actually less gold in person and more kind of a, yeah, like an olive green, but that is really beautiful. So when you're diamond painting, you can see that the magnets are not visible on the lid, but they are in it. And then it does stick to the back if you want. I think it goes this way actually. Yeah, this way. So you protect the design. And then there's a little stopper. Oh, the stopper is magnetic too. That is so cool. I thought that this was such an interesting design choice for a 3D printed tray. I've never seen them like this before except at Bijou Bliss, and I wanted to get one for myself so badly. And when they actually came out and said that they would help us with Winter at DAC, I was like, okay, it is time. Let's get one of these trays as well. Now I know that the diamonds are probably going to not match with this tray, but I don't care about that. It does not matter to me. Also in the mail, I better not cover it. I got a package from Crafts with Crashly, and I got my Winter with DAC cover minder that Hurt and Carwin designed, and I've got my release papers as well. And I've got more. I'll just show you. I ordered a kit with multiple sizes so that I could use it on different projects, but This is the largest size, and it fits about the same size as one of these perforated sections on the new Diamond Art Club canvases, which is really helpful. And yeah, they are beautiful, they are awesome, and you can still get them. So definitely check out Crafts with Crashly, and make sure you check out the sponsors list, which I have linked down below, so that you can see, because a lot of them do have discounts as well to their stores, and we want to support them because small businesses are awesome. So I am going to get started and finish up this section that I began yesterday on my Twitch stream. We had a great time on Twitch yesterday. It was really nice, great conversation. Please feel free to join us. We would love to have you there. I am live on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning US time. It is usually starting about 2 p.m. Irish time or earlier. And I go for a couple of hours, not too long, but I go for a couple hours, and I usually diamond paint. Sometimes I'll be stitching, but these days I've been diamond painting a lot, so I would love it if you would join us over there. There's a nice community of people, very helpful, very generous, and we talk about all kinds of things, not just crafting. But even if you are new to diamond painting, we can definitely help you out, and I can demonstrate on the spot if you need any help. So twitch.tv/RachelRayCraft. So how was your weekend? For a lot of you watching, it was probably Thanksgiving weekend, and I hope that you had a really good time. I really enjoyed reading all of your responses last week. It was nice to see, you know, there was a whole gamut of holidays, special holidays that people liked to enjoy, and which one was their favorite. A lot of people saying Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween, and I don't blame you. My favorite holiday to celebrate is actually Halloween. I really enjoy dressing up and all of that. I think it's super fun, and I don't think that it's limited to kids either. But you know, I try to get involved with my community during the holidays, and because I do have that background as a teacher, I enjoy kind of making the holidays memorable for my community. And I have a lot of friends here that have kids, so it is just kind of a fun way to celebrate. It doesn't matter what the holiday is, really, but I'm usually participating in some kind of parade or special event for St. Patrick's Day, for Halloween, for Christmas. We're just getting ready to, this weekend, do the Christmas lights celebration, where we turn on the Christmas lights for the town. In our town, in a lot of towns in Ireland, you'd have a main street. I'm sure it's like that in the States too. You have a main street through these, you know, towns, and they will hook up all these Christmas lights, but they wait to turn them on until the whole town can gather together and kind of celebrate a little bit together. So Santa's gonna be there, the elves are gonna be there, and I'm super excited because hopefully this year the person who plays Frosty might be me. I'm trying really hard to be Frosty this year. I've been an elf for about 5 years now, and I'm over it. No, I just want to try something new, so that would be fun. And it usually starts just after it gets dark, so about 5 p.m. It's been getting dark here at about 4 lately, actually, but just to give people a little bit more time. And then those of us who are kind of helping to run the thing, who are usually the childless people, we meet up at the pub afterwards just to celebrate a job well done. But there won't be too much celebrating this year. for other reasons, but that is, you know, to be discussed. I would like to draw your attention to the screen. I am going to pop in what time is it now? 10 minutes in. I'm going to pop in a video of the progress from the last week over on the Facebook group. I got these pictures from the weekly album that I create and I post over there. And it is not necessary to post your progress photos. It's just for fun. So feel free to join us on the Facebook group. You're more than welcome. Just answer the questions and you will be accepted. And just find the album with that week. The next week, like this week coming, is going to be week 5. So you just find that album and post your progress photo there, and I will put it in my video the next week. Just a little special gentle reminder to those of you who may not have seen your picture before. I'm only taking photos from the album. If I start accepting photos from the main feed, from the comments of different posts and things like that, it gets a little out of control for me. I'm not using the photos from the entry form either. It's very resource heavy, so I hope that you will understand. It's not that I don't want to show your picture, it's that I need to have them all in one space together. So if you would like to see your photo on the screen, please put them in the album. Thank you. So it's been amazing watching the progress this week. There have been a lot of finishes this week. And again, finishes are not necessary. You don't need to feel pressured into finishing your canvas. That's definitely not what we're trying to do. We just want to highlight people. And there is a grand prize for finishing your canvas. You'll be popped into a random number generator at the end, and we will find the grand prize winner. You're probably wondering what the grand prize is, and I'm very hesitant to tell you, but I think it's time. I think it is time that we announced it. So we have a fully grand prize winner. The number 1 grand prize winner will be the first person that we choose who has finished their diamond painting, and it's just 1 finish per person, just as a reminder. 1 entry form and 1 finish per person. You can finish as many as you like, but please only enter once. I think you can only enter once really with the Google form, but that way it's a little bit more fair. It's not about the quantity with this event. It's just a fun participation event. And the grand prize is a $50 gift card to Diamond Art Club and this very beautiful pen that was created by Diamond Pen Pal, and it is absolutely stunning. I love Diamond Pen Pal, and I have a couple of their pens, and when the pen was created, I was just flabbergasted and was like, oh my goodness. And also, of course, because we are supported by Diamond Art Club, we were gifted this gift card, this $50 gift card. And then I've got to actually bring it up here, so please excuse me while I and ah for a moment, but I have it listed here and I should have brought it up earlier. Sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna say. So there will also be 4 other winners for the grand prize, separate from the first grand prize. The overall grand prize is the number 1, and then there will be 4 other winners. So generous, and each one of those 4 will get a $25 gift card to Diamond Art Club. So thank you, Diamond Art Club, and thank you, Diamond Pen Pal, for contributing to the overall grand prize of this very fun event. And I want to say a special thank you to those small businesses that have sponsored, like Diamond Pen Pal creating this pen. We have so many more weekly gifts to give you all, as long as you are checking in with me and Stephanie, Wolfpack Diamond Painting, watching our videos. Maybe you join the Facebook group, maybe you follow us on social media. You'll get more chances to win more prizes if you do so. And I really we could not have done it to this capacity without them and their help. So it has been so fun, and we're only halfway through. So yes, I am so over the moon happy about all of that. There is a little note about next week that I wanted to tell you all about before maybe you get too busy to watch the rest of this video or something like that. Next week on Tuesday, I will be going out of town with James overnight because he is going to a hospital, a doctor appointment, surgery. It isn't very serious or anything like that. It is, just to make sure that he is healthy. If something is wrong, they will go ahead and fix it on the spot. But don't worry. What that means, though, for the channel is that my Whip and Chat is not going to be on Wednesday. If everything goes well and we don't have to stay overnight again, then it will be on Thursday. But if we are unable to, for whatever reason, we have to stay another day or something happens, my Whip and Chat is going to be delayed. So in the event that happens, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Don't worry. I'm sure everything is going to be fine. But if it is delayed, I just wanted you to know why, because I have been very on time with my videos for the past few weeks, and I just have this fear that it's gonna worry some people if I don't post at the usual time. So don't worry, if it's not out on Wednesday like usual, it will be out another day, and we will go forward from that. But once that is done, then it's kind of like freedom until Christmas Eve, the Christmas premieres that are coming up that I'm so excited for, and yeah, we still have to prepare for that, but it's just, yeah, this winter has been a mixture of like super busy and then really relaxed, which I'm kind of happy for. Leading up to Halloween, it was so busy. So busy. Did I tell you that my pen was from Crafts with Crashly? I think I might have forgotten to do that. This is from Crafts with Crashly as well. I'm so sorry. craftswithcrashly.com. This is a pen that Crashly made. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? So you can find pens, cover minders, release papers, all kinds of things over on Crashly's website. I don't think I said the pen. Now I feel terrible. Anyway, sorry, Crash. Squirrel. Yeah, it's been kind of busy, and I've been grateful for it. In a way, being super busy kind of takes your mind off of other things. Because, if I have too much time to think about things, I will kind of overthink and get in my head a little too much. So it's been nice to have a schedule and be busy, and yeah, I'm super grateful. And with that being said, I just wanted to remind those of you who are on Patreon, we will be doing a live stream, and I am still doing weekly videos, weekly vlogs over on Patreon if you're interested in joining. It helps support the channel because after... It's a long story, but YouTube isn't what it was in 2020. Let's put it that way. And until I do find a job that will accept me, this is my main source of income. So I'm really trying hard to create all the kind of content that you want. But your additional support has been meaning so much to me. But if you cannot do that, I totally understand. Money is tight. You just watching the video is enough. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, the subscribe, the bell, so that you know when I make a new video. And if you have a friend who is interested in starting to diamond paint, please share my videos or like a tutorial video or anything. I would really, really appreciate that. I love meeting new people who are getting into diamond painting and helping them out. I am definitely due to make a couple new videos in that regard as well. But all that being said, I am trying to get together a couple of new ideas here and prepare them for you for the new year. And I will just say, man, I am really looking forward to next year, but I'm also really nervous about the retrofit that we're doing, the energy retrofit. So if I disappear for a little while, if I stop making videos for a little while, it's probably because my house is a construction site. And I have been trying to think of ways to work around that, and I'm not sure if I've found a solution yet, but fingers crossed, everything will just go kind of smoothly, and we won't have to worry too much about the renovation and everything. But like I was saying last time, there is like this office place. I really, in the middle of winter here, like today in Ireland, it is windy and rainy. There are gale force 9 winds. It's so rainy as well. We actually have a window in the front room of the house that has about a 1/2 inch gap. And we did not get around to replacing the hinge on that window. We got the other windows just fine, but that one, it just slipped us. And today I actually had to go and duct tape it up to try and seal it, because you could feel, you know, really big gusts of air coming through, and I was really worried that something would break, or, you know, who knows. But just trying to avoid any kind of major incidents before the windows are all replaced. That's one good thing about what's about to happen in the house, is that it will be the last thing that is done, he said. The last thing being done is the windows and the doors being replaced, because they want to make sure that the cavities are pumped and like all that other good stuff first. But once that happens, I imagine that this house is just going to feel completely different. So really looking forward to that. And then I'm trying to think in other news. I have been stitching every day so far. I mean, it's only the 4th. It's only the 4th of December, but I have kept up with my stitch along, which is, if you're not on my social media, you haven't seen it, but my friend Caroline, Off the Grid Needle Arts here on YouTube, she owns a business called Evertote, and a couple of years ago she extended her business from what was she doing originally? She was just doing project bags for knitting and cross stitch. And then she extended her business. She started working together with her friend. And they together started dyeing fabric and floss through Roxy Floss Co. And then they expanded even more and got cross-stitch designs and started making sets, you know, sets of silk, or not silk, hand-dyed cotton flosses and things like this. If you're not into cross-stitch, you might not know these terms, but just bear with me. Anyway, then after some more time, she got another designer on board, who is Jacob, and he designs cross-stitch patterns. They decided they would do an advent style or a countdown style cross-stitch designs, and they started doing that a couple years ago. Well, I have one. I haven't finished it yet, but back then I just got the pattern. I didn't get the whole box. I just got the pattern, and the physical pattern, you would see all the rest of the days when you opened up the booklet. unfortunately, but with the, you know, the day by day, the big box of stuff, you would get the, you know, the linen and the floss each day, and each day has its own little envelope, and it's so much fun to open. So I've been keeping up with it, and the theme is Nordic holiday, and they've made special extra videos on YouTube as well. It's such a nice little present, because you know, you have to purchase these things very, very far in advance. I bought mine in February, I believe it was, this year, and I decided that was when we were moving to this house from our old place, and I believe that I justified it by saying this is my birthday present to myself, because I did not do anything for my birthday, and it was expensive, but it's so worth it. It's such a nice little present. And unfortunately, you know, things are just not settled enough for me to do proper cross stitch, you know, update videos, floss tube videos right now. But I hope that I can bring that back in the new year. So instead of doing the daily videos like a lot of people are doing right now on you know, in the cross stitch sphere on YouTube, I am just opening them, you know, and showing them on my vlog instead. So I'm also the day after, so like today I post day 3's progress, and then tomorrow I'll post day 4, and so on, so I don't spoil it for anybody. That's what I've been up to. And also I'm part of this, I joined 2 cross stitch groups, just small groups of friends who wanted to work on each other's projects, and I'm working on my last one of the year, and it is Mother Maya by Ink Circles. And right now I am stitching the cutest little thing. I think it's a beetle or a bug. It's just so super stinking cute. So I have 3 motifs to stitch on that project. So every day I'm doing my countdown stitching, which is about 200 or so stitches, and then I'm moving over and stitching the rest of the night on my round robin piece, and it's going so well. I don't usually do this, you know, swap projects multiple times in a day, but excuse me, so far it is working, and seeing the progress every day is very motivating as well, especially coming out of a slump. So a lot of you were talking about having a creative or a diamond painting cross stitching slump, and I know that these slumps can sometimes last years, depending on, you know, what's going on in our lives, and it's okay to take a step back. And you know, these gosh, words today are really hard. I probably need to drink some water. These little pauses that we all go through are so normal, and I just wanted to remind people that it is really normal. And also I want to say thank you for your patience with my diamond painting slump, because I really did have one. I had one for about 2 years where I just wasn't diamond painting, and now I just can't get enough. I am diamond painting every day. I hope that means that I can get through some of these whips that I have before the new year. If I can finish this one and then get started on the next one, that would be great. Oh, and that, well, was there something else I was going to say about that? The slump? Anyway, yeah, don't beat yourself up about it. Everybody goes through them. Some people will kind of push through their burnout in a craft. I've seen it happen. They'll push through and through and through, and then they'll be like sickened by it, and it'll take even longer for them to come back. So please don't do that to yourself. If you're not feeling it, it's okay to take a break. Maybe find something else for a while. Maybe just watch some TV, or, you know, go outside and get involved in a sport or something like that for a little while. It won't expire. It's not going to go bad. It'll be there for you when you are ready for it. That's all I really wanted to say. I really enjoyed on Sunday. We had our party. Oh, here we go. We had our party on Saturday. Hold on, ADHD. We had our party on Saturday. It was great, Friendsgiving. Unfortunately, many of my friends could not attend, which was kind of sad, but, you know, understandable. Some of them got sick, some of them were hurt and did not feel like sitting, and that's okay, totally understand. Some of them went out the night before and couldn't cope. It happens. But a couple of my friends, our friends, came over and we had a wonderful time. We played the game of life, which it is an older game, but we made it into the Carsavine edition, into my town's edition. It was so fun. We modified it so that, you know, the game tiles were a little bit different. You know, they said different things and stuff like that. Where is this color? Is it this one or that one? Sorry, y'all. It's both of them. I have them, they're under my light. Ooh, sorry. I'm bumping you. Yeah, both of those colors were under the light. So some of the tiles were updated. We also created the Carsavine races, so you could buy a horse and spin to see which horse won the race. That was a fun little addition. There was a lotto game in there as well, which is hilarious. And it just enhanced the game, so I highly recommend, if you have some board games ready for the holidays this year, consider modifying it and adding your own rules and stuff like that. We took 2 copies of the Game of Life from the charity shop, and we used the pieces to modify our game board. We took out the kids, you know, any space with a, you know, oh, you've had another kid. We've taken out all of those, just because, you know, it's rough. When all of your friends and yourself, when there aren't any babies, it's kind of like, at this point in our life, we just don't want to be reminded about it. So we've taken that out. And then got this one. I've just got single drills left. So we're going to move on, and we're going to open another section. Let me pause you because I'm going to make people sick if I don't. So bear with me. Okay, so I went ahead and I adjusted the camera so that it would focus properly on that spot. I'm just going to pull back my plastic and pop down this as well. Should be, yep, perfect. I'm just going to leave that there so that I know where my edge is on the row as well, because I didn't want to cover the rest of my canvas in these. I find that, quick tip, I find that if you're using release papers, it's better to not cover the entire canvas with them. The next row, perfectly fine, but any more than that and they will start to catch on things. Like if you work the way that I do on a desk and you've got the leftover canvas hanging in your lap, the edges will sometimes catch on your clothes, and then you'll get like little fuzzies and stuff, and especially around diamond paintings, you don't want that to happen. So just a little PSA from me about that. But where was it going? Oh yeah, so please modify your board games. Why not? And if you have modified a board game, tell me about it. Tell me about it down below in the comments. I would love to hear what games you've modified. I'm sure that like probably the most modified game has to be Monopoly, right? I mean, people talk about changing the rules to Monopoly all the time. But I heard that there's like a couple of editions of Monopoly that I definitely would love to check out. And I think, was it I'm trying to remember, one of our cousins has a Monopoly game that sounded really interesting, and I hope that he brings it over sometime so that we can play it. But yeah, let me know. When I was teaching, I used to try and make games. Well, I'd make games as learning activities all the time, but sometimes we would have a board game day, and I would do this with the games that I had in the closet. And we actually have a lot of board games at our house because of this. because I love to incorporate a game for learning. It is a fun way to kind of let go and learn a language. So if you have the opportunity, and if you're looking for extra help, some of you might be trying to learn another language, try a board game. And also, you know, watching films that you know very well, like, you know, maybe a Disney movie or a Pixar movie or something like that, and then change the main dialogue to the language that you're learning. You'd be surprised how much you will remember. You'll know the context of what they're talking about, and it's a really good practice for your brain. I remember doing that in university when I was studying Spanish. I had been learning Spanish for, I think at that point it had been about 9 years of school for Spanish. And I struggled really, really hard because I didn't know these things. Like, I didn't ever think about these things until my last semester. Was it yeah, it was the very last semester. I was doing a Spanish literature course. So it was actual, like, you know, deep reading, stories and things like this. And my teacher in Spanish, of course, never spoke English in the classroom. It was university. She said, you know, the only way that you're going to learn how to fully immerse yourself in a language is if you're surrounded by it all the time. So you have to become one with the language. You need to eat, drink, and sleep that language. So I started watching films in Spanish. I tuned into Spanish-speaking radio stations, and I tried to only listen to Spanish music at the time, and it was like night and day in my learning. So after that, you know, this is obviously in university. Before I became a teacher, it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to watch all of Star Wars, and I'm going to watch, you know, I think definitely one of the films was The Godfather. I'd never seen it in English, so that was an experience. I did watch with subtitles. I felt like maybe there was a little tab or something. They were not fitting together very well. What's going on over here? What's happening? What's happening between these two diamonds? So yeah, I don't know if any of you need that kind of advice, but there it is, free of charge. Yeah, board games, very fun, very good night. So after board game night, I didn't get to bed until like 3:30 in the morning. The guests had left by like 2 or 1:30 or something like that. But I didn't get to bed until 3, and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a terrible, terrible day. It actually, I felt fine the next day. I felt really good. I was very happy, very pleased with how the night went. So no hangover. And I came in here. It was about 10:30. I did sleep in, but It's about 10:30, and I said, you know what, I'm going to sit down and diamond paint today. I need to catch up for this event, and there's a couple other paintings I'd like to start before I kit up my first project of 2025. There's a small Diamond Art Club that I purchased back in, I think it was April or May, when I was over in the States. I got one from Amazon, from Diamond Art Club store on Amazon, and it's not on the website. It was only on Amazon. And I've got my Heaven and Earth design as well. What are they called? Let me look up. Look up. What is it called? Crown Jewel Canvases is what they called it. I've got Cranberry Cushion. I don't think that I've really shown it on the channel since I bought it, but I have diamond painted a little bit on it, and I would like to get it, you know, more complete. It's very confetti heavy. It's very confusing. There's a lot of symbols, and I think that it's a more advanced kit. You really have to have a lot of concentration for this particular kind of kit. So it's been in the closet because I don't like challenging diamond paintings. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't like to be challenged with diamond painting because I use this to unwind. Some people would like that challenge, and that's 100% fine. It's like people, I have a friend who does puzzles, Gail does puzzles like internationally, competitions. I would not find that fun or relaxing, but some people do. So I'm not trying to turn anyone off of it. You definitely have to try it to know whether you like it or not. Just like, you know, eating your vegetables, but it's not my thing. I've learned that it's not my thing, but I want it done. So I would like to, if I finish this before the end of the year, I would like to pull out one of them and work on them. And then we're gonna get into my next project, which is February by Anna Dittman. And once I finish February by Anna Dittman, I'm gonna buy one from Jaded Gem Shop. Sorry, I've got a Lucifer in there. Jaded Gem Shop has Anna Dittman on the website, and they have one called Siren something. I was just looking at it. Anyway, it's absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get like the third size, not too big, a little smaller than Ajisai. A little smaller than Ajisai. I do not want to work on a painting this big again until I get to flower delivery, or not flower delivery, Under the Stairs, or Enchanted Forest. That's the goal. But that's where I'm gonna get my next Anna Dittman piece for sure, and I'm so excited to start it. I was thinking about having an unofficial event with you all, and if you would like to join me, you may. I'm not going to really do much of anything, but if you're interested in doing like a Fancy Lady February, we could do it together. Just pick a fancy lady out of your stash. Maybe it's a whip, you know, maybe you haven't finished it yet. Any kind of, you know, fancy person would qualify. And it doesn't matter where it's from, just as long as it's licensed. It would be great to get a licensed diamond painting because we like supporting artists. And yeah, just have a good time. Who knows, maybe I will come up with a prize, but I'm going to need a little brain break after WinterWithDAC. So I'm going to get started in January. You can join me if you want. I know that there are a lot of events already posted, already going, but I'm going to do a little unofficial diamond paint with me because I've been wanting to do this diamond painting for years now. and I'm finally making it a priority. So feel free to join me. Unfortunately, hashtags don't work anymore, so if you do follow along and if you are going to diamond paint with me, please tag me, Rachel Ray Official on Instagram, or you can email me, you can message me on any other platform if you want. I'm really sad that they took away the hashtag, I'm gonna be honest. It was a nice way to get everything together. I did it again! Y'all, I did it again! I put it down on the wrong symbol! What is it with me lately? Y'all? Alright, well, here we are again. I grab one symbol that's next to the symbol that I mean to grab, and then I place it down on the wrong symbol. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this happens to me a lot lately. Almost every video. How embarrassing. Yeah. Anyway, that is basically the catch up. I think that's pretty much everything going on in my life right now. I don't know. You probably can't. Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I can't look at my volume thing, but that was rain and wind. So just, yeah, I'm gonna stay in tonight and make, I went to the store and they had duck pancakes on sale again. If you don't know about duck pancakes, they're so good. It's like it's the first time that I ever saw them was here in Ireland. I'd never heard of them before. Duck wasn't really a bird that we ate in Virginia. And I was very confused at first. Then I tried it and I am in love. I absolutely love duck pancakes. So basically what it is you roast or bake a duck breast in the oven, and then there's these little rice paper wraps. You julienne or cut into very, very fine strips some spring onion and cucumber, and then in the rice paper you add some hoisin sauce. I guess they call it duck sauce in America as well. The darker brown sauce or plum sauce you would get in a little packet and maybe use on an egg roll or something. And yeah, you roll it all up. So yummy, so delicious. So because it was on sale, they increased the price of those. It used to be my favorite. Like we would have it at least once a month back in the day, before prices just kind of blew up. But they increased the price by at least €2, and so it just kind of went a little bit out of price range. It was more of a fake away, if you will. If I was feeling like takeaway or takeout, they call it takeaway here. If I was feeling like takeaway but didn't want to cook, but also didn't want to spend as much money as you would buying dinner from a restaurant. Oh my gosh, my hands are cramping. How do people use these tweezers? I don't know. Anyway, this is so embarrassing. That is for dinner because it was on sale, and it's not like it's not going off or anything. It's just discounted, and I was like, hooray, huzzah! Finally, one of my favorite foods. And I wanna say that it's been at least 9 months, if not more, since I've had duck pancakes. So I'm very excited for dinner tonight. And then we have that thing this weekend, which is going to be great fun. And I have a stream tomorrow, so I hope you'll be there if you can. It's nice and chill. Put on some music, and most people are working. They just have it on in the background and pop in as they can during breaks and stuff, so that's really nice. But I will be working on this painting tomorrow as well, but I did kind of leave it open. I was like, maybe we will cross stitch tomorrow. I don't know. We shall see. I will keep an open mind for tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh, my hand. Oh, but one thing I wanted to say about Sunday was that because I was diamond painting for 9 hours and watching a new TV show, well, it's new to me, called Victoria. Trying to think of her name now. It's her name, it's not Olivia Colman, it's Jenna Coleman, maybe, I think. She was in Doctor Who. She's a fantastic actress, and it's nice seeing her in this kind of historical role, and I'm so enjoying it. I love historical fashion, kind of costume dramas, so it's right up my alley. Please, thank you. Ow, I gotta take a break. But yeah, I highly recommend watching it. Just don't watch it all at once like me, from 10:30 in the morning till 7:30 at night. You will get a diamond painting injury. It's not nice. I got a pinch in my shoulder blade, and it was because I didn't have the diamond painting lined up correctly. Like, the diamond painting section should be in front of you and slightly to the left or the right of you, depending on which hand you use, so that your back and your arm are in alignment. You don't want to mess that up, because I was hurting for the last 2 days. Okay, I got a couple more to go, and I might have to fudge this a little bit because I have more of these to move than I have spaces for them. Boo. So this might be a good time to tell you we have a giveaway. Surprise! Not a surprise. BijouBlissDesign on Etsy. BijouBlissDesign has gifted me a tray to share with you all, and to give you a chance to win. Oh, I do have enough spaces. Hooray! So please join me in celebrating Bijou Bliss. Check out Bijou Bliss on Etsy and everywhere else. I'll have the links to everything down below. Oh my gosh. Let me put this down so I can talk and think. The tray, I'll put a picture in here. 20 minutes on this clip. I'll put a picture in here so that you can see what it looks like. They are beautiful, and they are perfectly designed for this event. So a lucky person is going to win a BijouBlissDesign tray. All you need to do... Why didn't I open this before? Because I am not organized. Let me give you the rules first. So first thing, you have to have submitted an entry for WinterWithDAC to be eligible to win a prize. That's first things first. So if you haven't filled in your entry form, please do that. And if I will be checking to see if the person that I draw by number, random number picker, or random comment picker has filled in the form. So please do that. You have to be 18 or older. You need to leave me a comment with a special word that I'm about to give you down below, and then see the dates. Open up this calendar. So next week's a bit funny. I'm going to give you a little longer to enter. I am going to give you until Wednesday, the 11th of December at 8 p.m. Irish time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. And I will pick the winner, make sure that you filled in the form, and send you an email. And then I'll announce it in Thursday's video. If for some reason I cannot do that Wednesday, then I will do it on Thursday instead, and then the video will be on Friday. However it works, you have until the 11th at 8 p.m. to enter this giveaway. So please leave a comment. And you know what? A good word would be bliss. Let's use the word bliss, B-L-I-S-S. B-L-I-S-S. In your comment, leave me a sentence with the word bliss in it, please. And down below in the comment section. And I will enter you in to win your own BijouBlissDesign tray. Aren't they just, I love this. I love this. I love how it's magnetic. I love that there is a stopper that's also magnetic. Like, that is genius. So cool. So cool. I'm glad I finally got one. They are based in Colorado, by the way. So if you're in the States, you should be buying all of these. I would if I lived in the States. I'll definitely have to get more for sure. Look at that. So cool. I'll have to get more and hopefully save them for pickup. Not pickup, for shipping to the U.S. when I'm in the U.S. next. I hope that I will be in the U.S. next spring, not next spring, spring of 2026. That is my hope and my dream, that I will be there then. That would be the dream. I really want to go back and see everybody. I want to go see Laura from Anxiety Art Adventures, WIPNCHAT. I want to go see Elizabeth at Enablers Outpost. We keep meaning to meet each other, but we haven't, because she's in North Carolina and I'd be in Virginia. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to make it happen. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this WIPNCHAT and seeing all the progress photos and everything. Thank you so much for joining me every week. It's been a blast, really, to see you all and to hear from you. And just reading your comments has been amazing. I like getting to know you a little bit better. I know a lot of people will watch videos normally and not comment because maybe they just feel kind of exposed or uncomfortable, or maybe like a lot of people I heard watch on the TV and the TV doesn't let you comment. It just like skips to the next video. And I'm still just a chick in a craft room, so I really love to read your comments. I'm not some big highfalutin YouTuber or anything. So I really love hearing from you, hearing about you, your pets, your families, and I hope that you're enjoying this season. I did see that a couple of you are struggling with the holidays, and I am so sorry to hear that. I understand where you're coming from. It has been a really difficult couple years for us as well, as far as, you know, losing people in our family and adjusting to the new normal without them, even though we've had them all our lives. And so I can sympathize and empathize with you in that regard. And I just want you to know that it's going to hurt, but just remember, we're all here for each other, And together we can get through anything, especially more lighthearted things like having to pick off your drills when you put them down in the wrong place. So may your lines be straight, may you place on the right symbol, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you take care and stay safe, and I will see you all soon in my next video.